Welcome to Dev Talkies. This is Kiran from Epac Devrel and I have Aditya and Satya as part of the show today. Code samples, blogs, videos, API documentation at one single place. Yes, the Salesforce developers website is back in a new avatar. It offers a unified and an integrated experience for our Salesforce developers. If you're wondering where we are today,
I know, Kiran, we are at Charminar, the most significant landmarks of Hyderabad for many reasons. But why are we here today?
yes, Aditya, why?
For sightseeing, obviously. Why else?
You're impossible. Tell them the right reason.
So we are here to explore a new city, along with exploring the new developer website. And the reason we thought we'll do this is because exploring a new website is very similar to exploring a new city. You don't know where to go and what to do, and what the city has to offer and what the website has to offer. Which is why we are here today to show you all of that, what you can do with the website, along with drawing parallels to what you can do in the city. So, two birds with one stone.
Yep, learning and fun go together. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of Hyderabad? It's this Charminar. But when you think of a website, it's the homepage.
With the new developer website, you can explore, learn, build, and connect. You can sign up for the developer edition and also search for the developer resources across the Salesforce ecosystem and community. Homepage is like a dashboard with a collection of quick links to various resources. You can find and explore more such resources through various tabs of the developer website. You can access the latest developer news from this homepage. It provides links to various resources across the site. You can find the links to the developer centers which showcase resources to start building your applications. You can discover Salesforce APIs and see how you can use them. You can learn from the latest videos, latest blog posts, and podcasts. You can also check what events are coming up. Don't forget to subscribe to get the latest updates.
Interesting, right? Well, this is just the beginning. There is more to come.
We are at Golconda Fort. It's an ancient construction marvel, which also holds its shape and structure even today. Not only that, it has been home for two of the precious diamonds, Kohinoor and Hope. Why are we here today? To check out this clapping chamber. People used to communicate from this place to a person standing 1.5 kilometers away and share the updates just by clapping.
Wow, that's awesome. Hey, I got your message. This setup is advanced, but a little bit complicated to stay connected and get updates. Is our website also this complicated?
Not at all, Aditya. It's going to be much simple. We'll see how we can stay connected and stay up to date with our developer website.
Fantastic.
You can stay up to date and connected with other trailblazers from this Connect tab. You can navigate to developer forums, Trailblazer community, and partner community. Not only that, you can stay up to date with the latest blog posts, listen to the developer podcasts, learn more about upcoming events like Dreamforce and webinars, and even navigate to the Salesforce developers YouTube channel to find the latest videos.
Paradise is one of the leading places in Hyderabad where you get delicious biryani. If you don't know what biryani is, then it's a spiced mix of rice, vegetables, and optionally meat. So I am a vegetarian, so I don't take meat. But what does it take to make a perfect biryani? You need good ingredients, you need a recipe, and you need the right tools. So similarly, what does it take to build a perfect app on Salesforce? You need the right framework, languages, tools, and of course, a very good documentation, which is what you'll find in the developer website. In the Build tab of the website, you will find everything you need to build your apps. From here, you can access the developer guides and documentation for literally anything in Salesforce. You can explore the different APIs we have, check out the base components in the Lightning component library, and also check if a metadata type is packageable and deployable using the metadata coverage report. You can also check out the tools you need to build your apps. One important inclusion to this tab is code samples and SDKs. The sample gallery, which most of you know about, is now rebranded as code samples and SDKs. Why? Because we've enhanced it. Previously, we only had about 10 sample apps for you to explore and learn. But now, we have 200, all open source. You can use the type checkbox to filter the results. And notice, along with the sample apps that you're already familiar with, like Apex recipes, automation components, you'll also find sample code for smaller things like async trigger framework. But that's not all. The sample code isn't just for the core Salesforce platform. You can see examples for custom MuleSoft applications, sample AMP scripts for Marketing Cloud, a component that captures consent on Experience Cloud, and so on. As you navigate through, you will see a lot more code samples. We've also included fun-to-use apps for your virtual events, like the GIF booth and a Kahoot-style multiplayer quiz app, and more. So explore these samples and let us know what you think. So what makes a great biryani or an app? The right mix of ingredients. Likewise, what makes a great leader? The right mix of qualities. Let's now go to Kiran.
I'm sitting in front of the largest integrated film studios in the world as declared by the Guinness Book of World Records. Yes, it's the Ramoji Film City. It's a one-stop shop to find all the resources for your movie making. In the same way, the Developer Center in the Salesforce Developers website is a one-stop shop to find all the resources that you want to learn regarding a feature or a functionality on the Salesforce platform.
In the Discover tab, you will find links to the developer centers of all the different Salesforce offerings, like the core platform, Experience Cloud, Marketing Cloud, Service Cloud, and even MuleSoft, Tableau, and Quill. Within the Salesforce platform, there are dedicated developer centers for each major topic, like Apex, LWC, and more. So what do these developer centers contain? They contain all the information you need about a topic in one place, which is carefully handpicked and curated by our developer advocates and product managers. Let me show you. Let's go to the LWC Developer Center. Here you'll first find all the relevant documentation. Next, you'll find the tools you need to work with LWC. Next, you'll find the Trailhead modules we think will help you learn more about LWC. Next, you'll find a bunch of videos which include deep dives, best practices, quick takes, and more. Coming down, you can see a set of blog posts that keep you updated with everything new in LWC. Next, you have podcasts, where you'll hear from other developers on how they learned and built apps using LWC. Finally, you have LWC specific code samples. So everything you need for a topic in one place. We follow the same format for all the other developer centers. The content in each developer center is regularly updated. If there is any new feature, video, or blog post that we feel is relevant and fresh, we add that to the developer center. Explore them and let us know what you think.
A fun fact about the Ramoji Film City. It's not just a film studio, but a recreation center and an amusement park with natural and artificial attractions. 1.5 million tourists visit the Ramoji Film City every year.
We are in the IT hub of Hyderabad, which is the backbone for the high-speed growth of this city. Similarly, Lightning Web Runtime is the backbone of our new developer website, which is responsible for its high speed. After switching to Lightning Web Runtime, we've seen close to a 30% improvement in performance. Speaking of Lightning Web Runtime, here is a quick tip on deploying LWR communities to Salesforce. When deploying LWR communities to a new org using SFDX, either during your development or during your CI process, there are a couple of issues you might run into. Here, I have a project which has a bunch of components like flows, LWC, and an LWR site. When deploying this to a new Scratch org, you can see that I got two errors. One that says the guest user license is missing, and the other is some unexpected error. While we are working on fixing these issues internally, here is a workaround you can use in the meanwhile. To solve the first error, you must create a community in the org before you deploy the LWR community. This is currently a necessary intermediate step to provision the Experience Cloud related metadata files before deploying the actual site. So I'll use the sfdx community create command to create a dummy community. Once the dummy community is created and I run the deploy command again, you can now see that I don't get the license error anymore, but the unexpected error is still there. So there is currently a bug that prevents a deploy of all the metadata at once. This will be fixed in the future, but for now, you'll have to break down the deployment into two steps. The first deployment step contains everything except the experience site metadata, like your classes, components, objects, static resources, and more. Notice that this deployment goes through successfully. Now the second deployment step contains the experience site metadata, like your network, experience bundle, related profiles, and more. Notice this goes through successfully as well. So that's how you fix both the errors when you're trying to deploy an LWR community project. The app that I just deployed is AZ Insurance, our brand new sample app, or should I say code sample, that shows you how to use LWR communities. There is also a YouTube series of 10 episodes by Rene where he teaches you everything you need to know about LWR communities. The tip that I just gave you about deployments is already a part of the installation instructions. Check out this app and let us know what you think.
If you are wondering I'm at San Francisco Bay Bridge, then you are mistaken. I'm at Durgam Cheruvu Sky Bridge, and this bridge is built to improve the quality of life for the commuters. Similarly, to improve the quality of user experience of the website, your feedback is an indispensable tool. Please share your feedback. Thinking of quality and commuting, today I am going to share a couple of tips on flexible testing of Lighting web components using Jest framework.
I am in Visual Studio Code with a simple LWC project. You can run the test from the CLI using npm scripts. You can use the npm run test to run all the tests. You can use a shorter version of the command npm test. If you want to make it even sweeter, you can use npm tst or even in short npm t. TST and T are aliases for the test. If you want to run a specific test file, you can use regular expressions. For example, we can use npm t hello exp. You can see that it runs all the test cases of the hello expressions component. Sometimes you might want to skip some of the tests during the test run. Suppose I want to skip this first test. I can append .skip to it and run the test. You can see that test is skipped. You can also use xit instead of it.skip. xit is alias for test.skip. You can also skip the whole test suite by using skip with the describe block. Now you can see that the entire test suite is skipped. On the other hand, you can also selectively run the test. Now let's see how we can execute only a specific test. We can use .only. You can see that it has run only selected tests. Like earlier, we can also use an alias here. Instead of it.only, we can use fit. Let's save and run. It works. You can use only with the describe block to execute only a selected test suite. Would you please let us know if you like the tip? And also let us know if you want a specific tip in the comment section. We'll be very happy to do it. Thank you.
What are your thoughts and reactions after watching this video? Please let us know using the comments section. In case you like this video, please click on the like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon to receive notifications.